Okay, we can tell you at the moment the results have begun coming in thick and fast in Karnataka. Postal ballots, 17 postal ballots, and the Congress has taken a big lead in the early postal ballots. Now remember, out of the 17 seats, and these are only postal ballots, so please don't take them with, please take them with a pinch of salt. I would say with a bucket of salt, because that's the way postal ballots are. But the Congress taking the early lead in the postal ballots. I know, Sandeep, you are looking at those postal ballots, and it is really very, very early, and we've been bitten in the past, so we've got to be very shy this time.
I think postal ballots by themselves are no indication of any trend.
Right.
So we have to be extremely cautious in terms of extrapolating this to mean anything. But of course, I think the Congress would be delighted to see that they have started off well through the postal ballots.
Usually postal ballots go in favor of the BJP, because this is usually armed people of the armed forces and paramilitary posted outside the state who voted.
Right. In fact, we are getting news at the moment that there has been a complaint by the Congress about postal ballots being found in a hotel in Badami. Now remember, the Battle of Badami, the Chalukyan heartland at one time in North Karnataka, is seeing that big battle being played out between Siddaramaiah and Sriramalu of the BJP. And that is where an allegation is now being made that postal ballots have been found in a hotel room. But remember, this is all the kind of Noora Kushti, the shadow boxing that goes out ahead of the big results. Early trends, but only postal ballots, so we are not going to really be treating them as any indication of which way the wind in Karnataka is blowing at the moment. What I want to do is get numbers from all our guests, put them on the line. Ramakrishna Upadhyay, the senior most journalist in Karnataka, your number, your final figure before we go into the real battle.
Well, I'll stick to my stand and say BJP is getting a majority on its own. I will give them 118 seats. Congress 64, JDS 36.
Wow, that's almost as precise as it gets. BJP 118. I hope, producers, you've recorded Ramakrishna Upadhyay saying 118. Sudhir, your numbers.
I still stick that the Congress will be the largest party, putting them at around 105, the BJP at around 75 to 80, and the JDS not crossing 32.
JDS not crossing 32. So for you, Congress number one around 105. Professor Shastri.
I would see the Congress near the halfway mark, +5, -5. The JDS in the 30 to 40 range, with the BJP taking the remaining.
Give the figures.
Okay,
range.
He's given 105. You know, it's okay. I will live with the range. You know, I think sometimes in politics, it's better to be safe than sorry. TM Veera Raghav, your numbers.
105 +or -5 for the Congress, 30 to 35 for the JDS, BJP around the 80 mark.
Okay, BJP 80, Congress 105 +-5. Harish Piju.
I'm still holding my triple Nelson of 111 for the Congress and 90 for the BJP, and the rest going to the JDS and the independents. But of course, I'm still going back to what my mother says, God only knows.
Actually, God only knows. You know, when the netas are invoking the divinities, I sometimes wonder whether even the gods also know who's winning the battle for Karnataka. Only Janta Janardhan today, not the sages, not the seers. Quick word, Javed, your numbers.
112 to 116 for the Congress.
Okay, so we've got on 5 of my guests saying it's the Congress which is ahead or clear majority. Ramakrishna Upadhyay is sticking to the BJP, and I, as always, have my money in my pocket. So I'm not going to reveal my numbers. I've given some indication where I believe the results are going, but I'm not going to say much more at the moment. Sanjay Jha of the Congress also joining us at the moment. Sanjay Jha, I hope you won't say the Congress is getting 222 out of 222. But give us a number. Is there a sense of nervousness in the Congress, given the fact that there is a confidence in the BJP? BJP leaders I've been speaking to say, we are getting 130 plus. What is the Congress's figure at the moment?
Rajdeep, 222 on 222, I think that is Amit Shah's electoral math. Ours is more reasonable, pragmatic, and likely. I'm going to go with, I think, what your majority of your panelists seem to be indicating. A clear and a decisive majority for the Congress party will be over the halfway mark.
Okay, clear and decisive verdict for the Congress over the halfway mark. remember, the halfway mark in Karnataka is now 112. There are 222 seats on offer because one seat countermanded in Bengaluru, one deferred, one because of a debt, the other because of allegations of fake IDs that were found. So 112 is the magic number that the Congress, BJP or even the JDS needs to reach in this election at the moment. Sandeep Shastri, in this first hour, given the fact that Karnataka is seen to be a mirror crack, different regions voting differently, Mumbai, Karnataka, Coastal, Central, Old Mysuru, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Karnataka, the 6 regions that we'll be looking at. Is there anything specific that you will be looking at in this first hour? The postal ballots clearly at the moment suggesting Congress ahead.
If we go by past indications,
yes.
When the trends start coming in the first hour, in the earlier elections we have noticed the trends from the old Mysore region and coastal Karnataka come much faster. Trends from northern Karnataka are a little slower to come in. So please don't be surprised if in the first hour the trends from the southern part of Karnataka and coastal Karnataka emerge.
In fact, we are getting one trend from southern Karnataka. The first VIP constituency, Ramanagara, where the great film Sholay was shot in those lovely mountains, the Gabbar Singh scenes of Sholay. That's where H.D. Kumaraswamy of the JDS is leading. Remember, H.D. Kumaraswamy contesting 2 seats in Ramnagara and the neighboring Channapatna constituency. So H.D. Kumaraswamy is the first VIP who is smiling at the moment. JDS leading in its bastion of Ramanagara at the moment. You're saying southern Karnataka, Mumbai, Karnataka expected to count
southern
faster.
Karnataka, coastal Karnataka.
Coastal Karnataka expected to count faster than the other parts. We are getting also big news that in Badami, Sriramalu of the BJP has taken an early lead at the moment over Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Now remember, this is a tough seat for Siddaramaiah. He's relying on the Kurba factor, his community there. But as of now, in Badami, the heart of the one-time great Chalukyan empire, Sriramalu, close associate of the Reddy brothers, has taken the lead. He too is contesting in 2 seats. He's a potential deputy chief minister if the BJP wins. But these are very early leads at the moment. As I said, these are all postal ballots that are coming in. So please remember that when you assess in a way where the verdict is going. I also want to tell you that in keeping with the spirit of Namma Karnataka, I've got idlis in the morning. I'm missing chow chow bhat, but it's idli with lovely coconut chutney and some tamarind chutney. I'm going to see whether we actually have a chow chow bhat, which is a mixture in Karnataka, or whether this will work.
Kumaraswamy is leading in both the seats that
so
he's contesting.
Kumaraswamy leading now in both the seats where he's contesting. That's an important leading both in Ramnagaram and Channapatna. Now remember, of course, he will have to give up one of those seats, but this is a real bastion, isn't it? Southern Karnataka, strong Vocaliga presence, more than 25% in both these constituencies.
Both these constituencies have a strong Vocaliga presence, and especially in Channapatna, H.D. Kumaraswamy was very keen on this seat because the BJP candidate is somebody who was with them, who was with Congress at some point of time and then moved away. So he was very keen to ensure that the Channapatna seat is won.
And also keep it for his wife. See, the idea is win it now so that he can keep it for his wife.
So you mean one of the 2 seats he'll give up and then give it to his wife?
Yesterday, CP Yogeshwar, the Channapatna candidate, actually said that the BJP is not going to win. So he kind of ceded defeat even before the counting of votes actually took place.
Early trends for Badami, also postal ballots. Sriramalu leading amidst allegations made by the Congress that some postal ballots were found in a hotel room. How tough a candidate is Sriramalu? You know, he's a member of parliament and yet is contesting 2 seats in Bellary and 1 in Badami. Is he seen as the kind of person who could be a deputy chief minister if the BJP wins?
Well, certainly if the BJP is going to do well in Hyderabad, and remember Rajdeep, in 2008 the BJP got 35.8% vote in Hyderabad, Karnataka. In 2013 it fell to 17%. That's the power of the Reddy brothers in Hyderabad, Karnataka. They can give you 20% vote, which is large.
Okay, we're getting more results. Kanakpura. D.K. Shivkumar, seen as the strong man of the Congress, you know, the man with assets well over 1,000 crores, the Vocaliga face of the Congress. He's leading in Kanakpura, in again Ramanagar, in southern Karnataka. We've also got reports that Yediyurappa has taken the lead in Shikaripura. No surprise there. He's been winning this seat over the years. No surprises so far at the moment, barring what we are seeing in Badami at the moment. Do you think it was the right decision of the Chief Minister to contest 2 seats, both in Chamundeshwari and in Badami?
I think it was, because, you know, if you are looking at it, it's a kind of a hedging policy. It is also making a statement in certain parts of Karnataka which feels neglected, which feels left out, because the Karnataka reality is South Karnataka is relatively prosperous, while as North Karnataka is relatively not prosperous and feels ignored. So I think that was a statement of intent. Good intent may not go well.
Good intent may not go well. As I said, at the moment, the early lead suggests that the Congress is leading because postal ballots are going in their favor. But overall, all the big contenders, barring the Chief Minister, trailing in Badami at the moment. Yediyurappa leading in Shikaripura and Kumaraswamy leading in both his seats of Channapatna and Ramanagara at the moment. You can see as we play out these results, you will find the leads changing very often in these first 45 minutes, because as Professor Shastri was pointing out, some parts of Karnataka count faster than the others. Ramakrishna Upadhyay, which part of Karnataka do you believe will be decisive, particularly for the BJP? When you say they have to get a majority, my sense is they need to get at least 50 of the 69 seats between Mumbai, Karnataka and coastal Karnataka to get a majority. Would I be right?
Definitely, definitely. Also, you see, look at the Karnataka's map. It's the Mumbai Karnataka and Hyderabad Karnataka where 90 seats are there.
Yes.
And in the coastal Karnataka you have 19 seats. So together, you know, it's about 115 seats. So this is where the BJP's, strength is. If they don't get a majority of seats there, they won't be able to make it. So they'll be looking at that area to, gather as much as possible.
On the other hand, for the Congress, would I be right in saying, Sudhir, 64 seats on offer in Old Mysuru, the Congress needs at least 40 there, because once you get 40 in Old Mysuru, then the Congress can hope to expand beyond also Hyderabad, Karnataka, the other big region.
Yes, I think these two regions really hold the key. I mean, how much the Congress gains at the expense of the JDS in the Old Mysuru region, if they can actually take the winner, the lead in between the JDS and the Congress contest in Old Mysuru, and also get the better of the BJP in the Hyderabad, Karnataka region where 40 seats are there. I think that will be the two regions where the contest will be critical for the Congress.
One word on DK Shivkumar, leading at the moment in Kanakpura. Now the Vocaliga face of the Congress, controversial income tax raids on his house have revealed large amounts of assets. Will he be the kind of player, if there is a hung assembly, that the Congress will turn to? Look, if the BJP has, tumhare paas Amit Shah hai, to hamare paas Shiv Kumar hai.
You know, this morning when I was speaking to somebody at 6 o'clock trying to pick up what's happening there, they were saying we are all trying to find out where Shiv Kumar is, and everybody wants to find out where Shiv Kumar is. So he is the man who can do, he is the hitman at the end of the day for the Congress in Karnataka. He's done it before. You need him, but it's no surprise that he's leading in Kanakpura. These are people who have strongholds in their constituencies.
You know, it's interesting because, the public image, Harish Bijur, of Shiva Kumar is this sort of muscle man, but he is a very popular leader at the same time. Do you see the likes of Shiv Kumar playing a major role if there is a hung assembly in Karnataka?
I think he will play a positive role. You know, Radip, as I was speaking in the morning, there are two images. One is a top-down image and then there's the bottom-up image. The bottom-up image is therefore more important because what the grassroots feels seems to be the reality of it all. And I think we live in a grassroots democracy.
Okay, we live in a grassroots democracy. I can tell you that Yatindra, Dr. Yatindra, pathologist, son of Siddaramaiah ji, is leading in Varuna. Now, Varuna in Mysuru is seen as a stronghold of the Congress, of the Kurba community, and last time also the Chief Minister had retained the seat. So that's becoming very clear that he is retaining that seat at the moment. Yes?
We are showing a lead in Davangere, which is the Lingayat heartland.
Yes.
And there Mr. Mallikarjun, it's not Mallikarjun Kharge's son, Mallikarjun, who is a leading Lingayat figure, the son of a very prominent Lingayat leader, is winning.
That's right. So Mallikarjun, the old leader's son, is leading at the moment, and that that's right, is leading in Davangere, not Mallikarjun Kharge's son. We'll correct that in a moment. Mallikarjun Kharge's son, Priyank, the IT minister, is contesting, remember, from Hyderabad, Karnataka. And Davangere is in the heart of Karnataka. Through this day, we will be giving you the map of Karnataka. I maintain these are 6 elections being fought. Look closely at Old Mysuru for trends. Look closely at Mumbai, Karnataka for trends. The BJP needs to sweep Mumbai, Karnataka and coastal. The Congress needs to do very well in Old Mysuru and Hyderabad, Karnataka. If on the other hand there's a split verdict in any of these regions, Karnataka could be heading for a hung assembly. So keep that in mind. Siddaramaiah's son Yatindra, interesting character, because the other side